Hey there guys, it's me, Munch, with another WoW TCG deck building strategy. We note that a lot of you guys wanted to see a lot of deck ideas that Farrell and I have, and so today I'm going to go over my Human Warrior deck. Now in the Time Walker set, there's a new special ability that's called Unity that's only for humans. It states that if 3 or more humans are under your control, certain cards get a bonus effect. This is really good for when you're playing human decks because there's a lot of humans, they're really cheap, and you can get a lot of them out really quickly. The hero I run in my deck is Anduin Lothar. He exhausts 3, and allies you get control get +1 attack this turn. His flip is you exhaust 3, and Lothar has +3 attack this turn. I don't really use that one as much for this deck, but it is really useful in those tight pinches. Particularly, I run him because he's got a high HP, and his ability is a very cheap board increase. It gives everybody +1 attack, lets you hit a little harder. Some important humans to note in my particular deck. I've got 3 in particular that I focus on that have Unity, and then I've got 3 that don't have Unity but are very well used with them. There's the Human Operative who has Unity. She's a cost 1, she's a 1/2, and her Unity ability is Assault 2 and Stealth. So as long as you have 3 or more humans, including herself, she is Assault 2 and Stealth. Assault 2 increases the 2 damage when she attacks, so she hits for 3, and Stealth means you cannot block her. Very nasty card. There's then Time Walker Lightsworn. She's a cost 2, she's a 1/4, and her Unity is simply Assault 3. She's going to be hitting for 4 if you got 3 of you out there, so very nice thing. Then there's Lady Voltaire, who is a cost 3, a 0/9, and her ability is if another human ally you control would be dealt damage, you may have it dealt to this ally instead. That means that if, for instance, the Time Walker Lightsworn is about to be hit for 3 damage, and that might kill her, I can say, no, Lady Voltaire takes that 3 damage. Sorry, bro. Lady Voltaire is probably my favorite out of them, because Lady Voltaire you can really set up for some swinging, have them be like, oh, I can't wait to block this, and then have them exhaust something and be like, yep, Lady Voltaire takes that one. And they're like, oh, it's a really, really nasty card, contrary to its lack of attack. Some important humans that work really well with Unity include the Time Walker Guard, who costs 3, is a 2/2, and brings a 1/1 human token with Protector into play. Now, a little sidebar here on tokens in the WoW trading card game. When it says a human token, they are all going to be the exact same. They are all 1/1 human tokens with Protector. The same thing applies for all other tokens. For instance, all Trents are 1/1. All Orcs, I believe, are 2/2s or 2/1s with Ferocity. But they're all the same. So every time I mention the human token, it's always going to be a 1/1 with Protector. Which is really nice because having just a cheap little 1/1 Protector that just sort of is made from the Time Walker Guard, really, you basically just throw it out there to block for people. It means you can protect your guys and Lothar a lot better. Xander Blackcrow is the next one we'll look at, who's got a cost of 5. He's a 1/1, and he brings 2 1/1 human tokens into play. While as a cost 5 and a 1/1, he seems pretty meh. Bringing the 2 1/1 human tokens into play is really important, and his other ability, which states that Xander has +1/+1 for each other human ally you control, make him definitely worth the 5. It's very rare you're going to find him with just himself and the 2 human tokens, so he's 9 times out of 10 not going to be just a 3/3. He's going to be usually a lot more. Daneth Trollbane is another cost 5, but he's a 5/5. He has Protector, and when Daneth deals damage, you put a 1/1 human token into play. As you can see, there's kind of a pattern coming along here, which we'll get to towards the end. Also take note that it deals damage, so it doesn't matter if he's protecting, attacking. Anytime he deals damage, he's going to be bringing a 1/1 human token into play. Some spells and locations that work really well. There's the capital city Lordaeron. Lordaeron is a location. Locations are a lot like quests, except instead of having an ability where you flip them and you put them face down, they are constantly face up. You can use them as a resource, but they usually have a cool ability. This one has Unity, and it states that if you exhaust 1 and Lordaeron, you can create another human token. The last card we're going to look at is going to be Glory to the Alliance. It's a normal spell, it costs 2, and it simply puts 2 human tokens into play. As you can see very clearly, this is a very low-cost, high, ally output deck. Every card in here is underneath a 5 cost. It's all dumping out as many things as possible, and it's all about rushing down and beating down your opponent. Basically, the goal is that by turn 3, you should have somewhere in the range of 4 to 5 humans out, ideally. Human Operatives at cost 1, so you should have her out as soon as possible. Timewalker Lightsworn's a cost 2. Timewalker Guard's a cost 3. Glory to the Alliance is essentially you pay 2, you get 2. So you pay 2 to get 1 of each. It can work very, very fast. With 3, I mean, simply just looking at the cards that we've looked over, with 3 resources, you can have 2 human token allies and a human operative. That's not including other humans such as the human foot soldier, and I believe her name is SI7 Assassin, who are a 1/4 and a 4/1 respectively. These guys, while they don't necessarily have special abilities, are very good cards that you can basically just bring out for, I believe they're both at 1 cost. And I mean, if you're looking at it from that perspective, these guys come out and basically can deal out some damage, take some damage. They're very good cards to have. Also, they're all humans, so they add to that whole building a big human deck. The humans need to stand united, hence the name of the ability, Unity. You need to basically have the alliance be strong within the humans. You need to have as many humans as possible out, and you need to be constantly beating down on your opponent. Some overall hints and pointers to keep note for. This deck doesn't have a lot of spells, at least the way I run it. It's basically designed with mostly allies, mostly Glory to the Alliance is your spell, mostly quests for resources. There's not a lot of spell casting done. You're a warrior, you're meant to hit stuff. That aside, the biggest weakness of this deck, hands down, is the ability of mages to wipe the board, Death Knights to deck you. It's very, very rough on the whole, just if you just take out a good chunk of the board in 1 turn. A lot of things don't have a lot of health, so the humans, like I said, need to stand united. You need as many humans on the board as you can have possible. So, I'm Munch. If you really liked the video, go ahead and like it down below. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to us or watch some of our other videos. We've got a lot of WoW trading card games and a lot of other great stuff for y'all. So, I'm Munch with Phoenix Down Gaming. Y'all have a great day.